But are you investing? What is the expectation of your life? Are you getting sleep? Are you drinking water? Are you exercising? Are you stress free? Or all of these things? And y'all, I don't believe, and I keep saying this, I don't believe that you were put on this earth, right, to be a doormat. I don't believe that people can just wipe their feet on you and it's okay. I don't have a problem with the expectation of compensation. You want to be compensated correctly, I have no problem with that. But the same way that you go after compensation, the same way you expect compensation for the job that you're doing, for the work that you're doing, I want you to expect that same compensation for the life that you have, for the life that you're doing, for the life that you want, for the life that you need. The expectation of compensation. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me fix this right. Look, good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Wait. me. Good morning. Yes, good morning to you. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Miss Funky. Good morning. Miss Funky said, Grand Rising, King. Grand Rising, Miss Funky. Good morning. Hey, Boogie's Boiler. Hey, good morning. Y'all know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Let me run up these hearts right quick. That's what you do. Oh, come on through. Come on through, brother. Come on through. Let's see who else was in here this morning. I saw some. Hey, Lucy Lou. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Hey, good morning to you all. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know what we do when we come up into the space. Exactly. Good morning to you as well. We're going to do this. We're going to have it. I'm going to bring this light down a little bit. I see y'all got me over here. TikTok, y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all all right? Okay. Look, I see you over there. All right, let's go ahead on and let's do it. Let's do it this morning. All right, y'all know what we do. TikTok, y'all tap the middle of that screen, which y'all already doing that over there. Show me some hearts, show me some roses, show me some gifts, show me some love, all that good stuff. Thank you over there. YouTube, Facebook, X, Podbean. Who else did I have? Yes, y'all show me some show me some thumbs up, show me some love, like, follow, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Now, y'all know what we do this morning, right? Y'all know how we do it. It's Tuesday, and this is what we do. We come in and we say it. Hey, determined to succeed. Good morning. Hello, Felicia Clark. Good morning. Y'all, look, I want to sip this morning. Let me tell you something. Woo, it got a little kick to it. Hold on, let me get one more. Hey, Taboo, good morning. Can I get another one? Okay, hold on. Ooh, that's it, baby. That's it. It got a kick to it this morning. Hey, y'all, good morning. Now, y'all know it may look like, it may sound like, it may even feel like that it was a slurp, but that's a sip. That's how we sip here in Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas. Yeah. Good morning to you. Look, y'all doing it with the O's and the R's and INGs. Good morning. Hey, thick madam. Look, hey, thick madam. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Willie. Good morning. Y'all know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Y'all come on in this morning. Look, y'all, we woke up this morning. Y'all know how we do. Exactly. All welcome. Okay. Hey, culture. Good morning. Okay. Wait a minute. Liliana, I think that's how you say it. Texas here. Hola, fam. Hola, good morning. Hey, Willie Mingo, good morning. Look, y'all, I am loving that. I love when y'all do all those O's and R and INGs. I love it. Good morning to you. Hey, Mercy, good morning. Come on with all those R's. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Okay, so tell me how to say it. Tell me how to say it. You said I was close. I think it's Lilani. Lilani? Or tell me what I should call it, because if I'm masking your name, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Leilani. Okay, Leilani. Did I get it? All right, because I'll be trying to make sure I get it, right? Look, good morning to you all. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is Titan in the morning. So this morning, right? This morning, I'm going to talk about, the topic this morning, and for those of you who don't know, right, the topic this morning is Black, gay, and positive. Now, I'm going to talk about it this morning. I've been having some questions here lately. People have been asking me things, and so I just really want to make sure that I talk about who I am and what I represent, right? And so I thought about what should the topic be this morning, right? And then I thought about it. I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive, Black, gay, and positive. So let me talk about it, because on my last live that I did on TikTok, I had an audience and they were asking me about my story. They were asking me about the things that I experienced and being diagnosed and all of those things, right? And we talked about those things candidly, of course. And I just wanted to make sure that I come to you all this morning, and let's talk about me being Black, gay, and positive. Okay. Hey, Steve. Good morning. So here lately, I'm going to set it up right, and then we're going to come back to it. Okay. So here lately, I've been asked on quite a few dates. I've been asked to have drinks, go get some food, and like chill out. And normally, I'm not the outgoing person when it comes to dating, because it has been a whirlwind. But here lately, let's say this year, right, I've really been getting a lot of requests. So people have been shooting their shot, right? And so I'm always having the conversation with these individuals when we talk about who I am, right? Now, it's no secret about who I am, because if you look at any of my platforms, any of the platforms that you're on this morning, I tell you how I identify, right? And who I am and what I represent. So there's no surprising thing there, right? However, sometimes people think that you are trying to manipulate somebody or trying to pull a wool over their eyes or trying to fool them. And I just wanted to come on this morning and talk to you all, because you all my village, my tribe, my gang, and this is what we do. But there were a lot of questions on my last live about my process, my journey, and what do I do, going forward. So we're going to get into it. So y'all go ahead on. I see the hearts. I see the love. Y'all go ahead on and do what you need to do. I think I need to bring this light down just a little bit, because, okay, there we go. All right. Woo. Okay, come on, light. Yes, there we go. And then there was light. Yes. And then there was light. Okay, that's what we're going to do this morning. All right, y'all. So I want you to grab your cups. I know y'all got y'all cups and things like that. So grab your cups, and I want y'all to come on so we can put it in the cup. Grab your cups. You know what? Good morning. I want to tell you something this morning. I want you to let me know what's in your cup and where you're from this morning. We ain't going to get into the topic just yet, right? But what's in your cup and where you're from? I want to talk to you this morning. Come on, y'all. What's in your cup and where you're from? And then we're going to sip, okay? We're going to sip. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. That's it. That's it. Look, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all know what I'm talking about this morning. Okay. Lucy said Pepsi in South Carolina. Hey, Lucy, look, come on, Pepsi. My mama loves some Pepsi, Lucy. When I tell you she loves some Pepsi, that's what I'm talking about. Bree said coffee in Connecticut. Come on, Connecticut with the coffee. Bree, what type of coffee? What type of coffee we talking about? Because right now I got a little bit of what's this? Cherry and chocolate. Yes. Mercy said hot chocolate in New Orleans. Hey, New Orleans. Hey, Nolans, as we say here in Texas, Nolans. Hey, good morning. Exactly. Good morning. Wait a minute. I had somebody over here. What we said? Steve said we sipping some turmeric tea and for the sore muscles. Gotcha, Steve. Gotcha. Hey, Miss Texas Size. Thank you so much for the follow. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Culture said your energy is beautiful. New York City here. Time to retire. And that part. Okay. Okay. Good morning to you. Good morning. Miss Texas Size says water in Louisiana. Let me tell you something, Miss Texas Size. You know what I love? You know what I love? I love a good old ice water. Ooh, just good old, so cold it makes your teeth. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Makes your teeth. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Bree said iced coffee with 2 shots of espresso and 4 pumps of vanilla. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me run that back. Wait a minute. Bree said iced coffee with 2 shots of espresso. Now, I don't know if y'all know about the espresso shots, but them mugs are strong. Okay, 2 shots of espresso and 4 pumps of vanilla. Now, that's my type. That's my type of drink, Bree. Come through. Come through. Okay, LVL said, Titan, are you Caribbean or just American? I almost thought you were Cuban. LOL, morning to you. Look, LVL, no, I'm not Caribbean. My family is Spanish, Mexican. I have family. I'm here in Texas. We are from the country down by the border. So my family, part of my family is Mexican. I get that a lot sometimes, like which is weird because I don't really know. But over my life, I've had people come up and just start talking to me, and I'm saying, yeah. So I know a little Spanish, but part of my family is Mexican, and we are we are of that descent. Yeah. So I get it sometimes. I get it. Yeah. But thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Say good morning. Good morning. Miss Texas Side says yes. Hey, Miss Gwen. Good morning. Look at all those O's and R's and INGs. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Gwen. You better do it. Hey, tech team. Good morning. Hey, Erica. Hey, Erica. Yes, Erica, the actress extraordinaire. Hey, good morning. And Erica said H-Town. H-Town. Let's see. Culture said orange mint meringue tea in my cup. Okay. Look, I ain't mad with it. Okay, LVL said, I thought you was Cuban. Okay. Bree said, listen, okay, I'm telling you that right there is the business. Look, y'all, I love how y'all are coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Tell me what's in your cup and where you from. And if you don't have anything in your cup, then where you from? I want to know where you're from this morning. I want to talk to you all this morning because I want to make a connection with you all this morning. A lot of times what happens is that I can't be able to like really interact with everyone, but I want to try it. You feel me? I want to try it. So good morning. Hey, Shawnee, thank you so much for the follow. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the hearts and the thumbs up, the shares and all of that good stuff. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. So this morning, for those of you who are tuning in, right, the topic this morning is Black, gay, and positive. Now, a lot of times people will say, okay, well, Titan, why do you have to always put that in our face? Right now, I get that question a lot, y'all, and y'all get it more than y'all would think because it's 2024 and I don't see how any of this can be just, silent or, we hiding it. But people ask me that all the time. And I said, well, let me tell you who I am. Right. So this morning, that's what we're going to talk about. OK, that's what we're going to talk about. All right. Let's see. They love Toxic Tay. Hey, Toxic Tay. Good morning. And I'm so glad that you followed this morning. Sand Dollar said, my cup is a bottle of water and good morning. Y'all be giving me with that good morning. Hey, Sand Dollars, thank you so much. I'm not mad at that cup of water. Is it a couple of ice cubes in it? Because, people say that you're supposed to have room temperature water because it aids in the digestive process. Well, y'all, why do I have to have my water ice cold? So cold that I can barely even sip it. You know how you sip Have you ever just like put water in your mouth and it's just so cold, it just free? Yeah, I be liking that. I be people talking about, hey, I got some water, room temperature. Give me some ice. I need some ice. Okay. Fuzzy Balls, aka Tammy, said, hello, my name is Tammy. My page name is because I crochet. Okay. And I'm from Texas with coffee in my cup. Come on, Fuzzy Balls, aka Tammy. Good morning. Now let me ask this question, Fuzzy Balls, aka Tammy. What type of coffee is in your cup? Come on, talk to me this morning. Steve said, there's nothing wrong with telling your story. Inspirational. Thank you so much. No, it's a bottle straight from the fridge. And that part right there, $10. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Y'all know what we do. We grab our cups. Y'all know that I have my cup here. I have my pop-up shop that I have. Let me go ahead and put it down in the comments for you all and go over and grab you a nice old Titan in the Morning mug and get what you need to get from me over there. Hold on. I'm going to put it in. Hold on. I'm going to put it in. It's time to sip, baby. It is time to sip. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. No. You're welcome. Grab your cup. I'm just about to get into a little something, but grab your cup. We got that this morning. Okay. I'm not going to leave you. I got you. I'm not going to leave you. No, I'm not. I'm right here. Okay. All right, y'all. You ready? Okay, because I waited on you. You said you was coming with your cup. Okay, you said you was coming with your cup. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put the pop-up shop down into the comments. And so you can go over and get you a nice old morning mug, a nice old Titan in the Morning mug, or just a nice old Titan mug. You see how it has my logo on it, right? I do have a Titan in the Morning mug. I do have t-shirts and all of that stuff over there. So go click on the link right there. Go over to my pop-up shop and get you one. Now, here's the thing that I ask all the time. If you get you a cup or some merch from my pop-up shop, right? I ask that I'm asking for consent, that you take a picture with it because I want to make a large collage and just, say that you got you some merch. And if you don't want to take a picture, just let me know you got some merch. That's all I want to ask, right? If we can do that, I would love it. Thank you all so much. Thank you in advance for whatever you're going to do this morning. All right, you got your cup? Everybody ready? All right, we're going to take the topic this morning. And the topic this morning is Black, Gay, and Positive, right? And I want to go ahead. We're going to sprinkle it into the cup. Y'all know how we do. We sprinkle it into the cup, and then we're going to take a sip. And y'all know how we sip here at Titan in the Morning. Y'all ready? All right, let's go. Mm-hmm. Let me test. There it is. I think we're good this morning. Y'all didn't sip this morning? Okay. Y'all come on and come talk to me this morning. Why? Because here it goes. Woo! Wait a minute. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Did you see how that microphone popped up, but my light almost fell on me? Y'all don't know what's happening. Y'all know what happened. There go the microphone. Why is the microphone in my way? Let's see it. Me. I woke up this morning. Look, y'all, let me tell you, I had me a good old third sip. You know what I'm saying? So I had me 1, 2, 3. And I just want to say to you over here, I don't know who this is for right here. This is for you, but it's also for me. I want to say to you this morning, I woke up this morning. I want you to sing it just like that. I woke up this morning. Yes. Be happy about it. Say it to yourself. Say it in your chest. I woke up this morning. Look, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Today is another day. Today is a day for you to do something you weren't able to do on yesterday. Today is a day for you to stand up and be accounted for. Today is the day that you can stand up and say, you know what? I woke up this morning. I'm worthy. I'm blessed. I belong here. Today is that day, right? Today is that day. So y'all, I'm feeling it this morning. I'm feeling it this morning. And the microphone popped out like it normally does. And so I think I'll need a little bit of a Titans groove. Can y'all groove with me this morning? Can y'all groove with me? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I love y'all. So we're going to get it. We're going to count it off. We're going to Janet Jackson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna count it off again. Look, I'm feeling good this morning. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. Ooh, I got a new attitude. Yes. Have y'all ever just listened to a song and the song be in your head? So the other day, I'm on my way into work, right? And Patti LaBelle comes on the radio. And I'm saying, what? I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. So this is me bopping all the way into work. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. Ooh. I got a new attitude. Yeah. Kind of sound and my worries are free. So I'm doing this. I get in the elevator, not paying attention that who's behind me in the elevator, but I'm still going. I got a new attitude. Doom. I'm feeling zip do 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 do. Zip do 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 do. Zip do. I got a new attitude. Dirty son and my worries are free. That was me in the elevator, baby. They were like, what the? Clutching a non-existent pearl. So that's what I want to do this morning. I'm feeling it. You know what? It's a Titans groove coming on. And I'm going to do it in the style of Patty. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it in the style of Patty this morning. With a little bit of scat and stuff. Y'all know I like to do that right there. Hey, Wild Royale, good morning. I got a new attitude. Oh, that's Michael. It's a Titans groove. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. Ooh. I got a new attitude. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Good morning. Look, y'all, look. This is what I'm talking about. I ain't got to make no excuses. I woke up this morning. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Look, y'all, live your life. Be in your life. Do what you do, right? And that's how we're going to do that this morning. Hey, King, good morning. Look, I love all those O's and R's and INGs. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Johnny Golf, good morning. Sending me them sunshine, them rays. Good morning to you. Good morning. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning. Okay, so I want to make sure I clarify. The King, the NIC over here, right? Okay. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you, because there's like 3 kings over here, and I want to make sure that I get all my kings, right? I want to make sure that you are good, okay? Yes, indeed. Hey, good morning to you. Hey, good morning, Podbean. Thank you so much, okay? Hey, Marcy, good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. All right, thank you, Wild Royale, letting everybody in. The Love Toxic Taste and Energy. Yes, indeed. That's what we're doing this morning. All right, y'all, let's talk about it this morning. My energy is on high this morning, and that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do this morning. So Black, gay, and positive, right? So this is what I want to say. I done got myself all warm now. Hold on. Ooh, I'm warm. I need to turn this fan on. Hold on. Let me put this microphone down, because you know the microphone pop out. I get the singing and all that stuff like that. So this morning I want to talk about Black, gay, and positive, right? So this morning you're going to hear me say Black, gay, and positive about 50, 60, 70 times, right? I don't know if it'll be that many, but you're going to hear me say that. And the reason being is because I have to stand in who I am. I have to be who I am and what I am and how I show up in this world. And a lot of times we're not able to do that, right? So I want to talk to this side of that. I'm not going to be technical. I'm not going to give you any large words and things like that. I'm just going to be real with you about how I show up on this earth in these spaces and places. And I am a Black gay man who is HIV positive, right? I cannot come to you any other kind of way. And so I had a conversation with someone because we were going out for drinks. We were going on a date. And y'all, I don't date like that, right? I don't date like that. But when the time comes, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, hey, I want to date. I want to party. I want to have a good time. But it's always about this disclosure, right? And so for the last couple of years, I have been very vocal and all my platforms and social media about how I show up. And I show up in every space and place that I'm in as Titan. I show up, right, as who I am. That's how I show up. And so with that being said, I show up Black, gay, and positive. The other day, I'm talking with this individual and we're sitting down to have dinner. And I start off everything, and I don't want to be a buzz killer or anything like that, but I start off with who I am, right? Now, we started talking online, right? Messaging online. And they said, hey, you know, I was interested in you. I just wanted to know, were you okay to go out and have a drink? Like, you know, what do you want to do? And I said, well, yeah, I'm cool. I'm down with that. I don't have anything to go, you know, anything against that or anything like that. But then I said, please take a look at my social media and ask me any questions that you would want to ask me, right? And then while we're at dinner or having drinks or whatever, if there's anything that you want to ask about, then go ahead and let's do that, right? So they had questions. They wanted to know about my status and they wanted to know about how I identify and things like that. And I thought that that was admirable because a lot of times people don't ask you, they just assume. But somebody asked me, well, why did you send them to your page first? I said, because I'm on social media and I'm always talking about representation and how I show up, right? And the work that I do. So I want to make sure that they know who I am. I can't hide anything from you, right? I'm 6'1" and 285, and like I'm a big old Black man over here, right? And so a lot of times people will say, oh, well, why are you stressing the Black part? I'm Black. Y'all, I'm Black. If you can't tell, I'm Black, right? And they say, well, why don't you say that you're gay first? Well, I don't know that I was gay first. I know I was born Black. You know what I mean? So I say Black, gay, and then I'm positive, 19 years. And then there will be other questions, right? The questions will be that, you know, are you undetectable? Or, you know, or are you at a diagnosis? Or are you sick? Or are you, like, those are questions that will come up. And y'all, I want to say this to you all, because a lot of times people will say, well, Titan, they shouldn't ask you like that. They should, no. I open the floor for them to ask me the questions. Y'all, look, I'm a little bit older than most. You know, I say that because I've been around the block and I done stood on a couple of corners. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have time to sit up here and play the game of hide and seek. Oh, no, you go and you pick up a note and then you go to the next place. And I don't have time for that, right? I want to tell you what's going on in the beginning. Most of the time, individuals that approach me already know who I am, know my status and things like that, right? However, I will always want to have a space or a place that's welcoming for you to ask me these questions, right? Because I guarantee you people are thinking them, but they don't want to ask you the question. You understand what I'm saying? So I give them the room to ask me the question. What is it? Right? And I'm an open book at that point. Now, people say, well, Titan, why don't you just tell people right off the bat? You know what I mean? And so I do disclose, but I don't know you from a can of paint. Just walking down the street, hey, you know, hey, you, yeah, I'm, that's not what I do, right? And that's not nobody saying, oh, you know, well, I'm trying to manipulate or trying to scare somebody, but people will think that. People will say, oh, so let me get back to the story. So I'm out on this date with this individual, and they are asking questions. And so I said, what are the hard questions? Right? What are the hard questions? Because those are the questions I want you to ask me. Now, I want to sit here in front of you today, and I want to tell you that I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive of 19 years. And we can start there. Right? Because I don't want it to be a part of us going down this road or you liking me, we going forward, and then something happens and things are not good between us anymore. You understand what I'm saying? And this is not me trying to, because somebody said, oh, well, you're trying to not tell them the truth about your status and stuff like that. And I was like, why do everybody go to that? That's not what that is. It is more than just my status. It is more than just physical. It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. And I'm human. You understand what I'm saying? I've had trauma in my life. There's stigma. There's things that are happening in this world. And a lot of times we cannot be who we truly are because people will tell you that you got to fit in this box. And if you are outside of this box in any way, you feel me? If you're outside of this box in any way, then there's a problem. There's an issue. Right? Now, I'm not trying to push nothing on nobody. Right? But I do want you to know who I am when I show up. I do want you to know what you're getting. I do want you to understand what that is. But let me say this for those that are out there that are saying that this is what people do. This is what the LGBTQ, the alphabet community does. This is what y'all do. This is not what we do. You cannot judge me by what somebody else has done. It took me a while to get to this point. It took me a while to even say that I'm Black, gay, and positive. It took me a long time for me to stand in who I am. So I'm saying to whoever that is out there right now, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to me. It's a wonderful thing for me to be able to wake up and be able to state to you who I am. But there was a time that I wasn't able to do that. There was a time that I didn't even want to date or go anywhere, have drinks for the possibility that you may like me, because I had to come and tell you all of this. Right? The trauma was real. The stigma is real. And I know, and then they said to me, they said, well, Titan, you give me that you really don't give it. You know, and I said, in all honesty, I really don't, but I do. Right? Because I'm still human and I'm still working through some things. But what I do know is that I love who I am. And if that's something you can get beside, then let's go. Let's try it. But if that's something that irks you, that you can't have, and you saying stuff like, oh, you gay, oh, you do, then let me be done. Let me be done. Well, you just sound so matter of fact. I said, I'm not sounding matter of fact. I said, I've been through, and this is where the live on what day was it? Sunday, I believe. No, Saturday. This is how the live went, because they started asking me questions. And I said, I don't play the game like that, right? Because I don't want anybody to think. So early on in my diagnosis, I was diagnosed with AIDS because I only had 4 T cells. So early on in my diagnosis, it was something horrible, right? It wasn't good. It didn't feel good. And so I didn't want to do anybody else the way that I had been done, right? So I said, I'm going to tell, not really thinking about what disclosure means and what type of impact it carried with it. I didn't understand that part, right? So I go to this person that's trying to talk to me, that's shooting a shot, and I said, blah, 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 blah. The person turns to me, and we've talked about this before on here. They turn to me and they say, oh, you trying to kill me. And I'm saying, no, I just want you to know where I'm at. That doesn't mean that you can't like touch me or be around me or, you know, things like that. Like, I didn't really truly understand the impact of my disclosure. And so this person in particular went to tell everybody that I had AIDS and I was out here trying to spread it and kill people. Because back then, that's what it was, right? And so I carried that with me for a long time. So I said, I don't want to go through any of that. I don't want to be a part of any of that. I don't even want that to be the case in point in my life, period. So I'm going to take myself away. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm going to sabotage any person that shows interest, all of these things. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be abstinent because you're not going to blame me, right, for just living my life. You understand what I'm saying? So I took myself away for a long time. And so today I'm sitting here telling you that I'm Black, gay, and positive. I'm telling you who I am. But at one point in my life, I couldn't do that. So I want to say to you again, I'm going to talk to you about those people back there, that whoever this is for back there, this is for you, but it's also for me, right? That just imagine you wanting to be who you are. You wanting to be the person that God made you. You want to be on purpose and live your life, and you can't. As my good friend Shadon would say, it's not what's wrong with you, it's what happened to you. And a lot of times people don't get that. So I'm here today to tell you that I'm going to stand firm in who I am. Hey, Dr. Yolanda Ross, good morning. I'm going to stand firm in who I am, and I'm going to tell you that I'm Black, gay, and positive. Now, I can't tell everybody that you got to follow me and do what I do. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying this morning, they asked me, who are you? I'm Titan Capri, and I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive. And I am going to represent who I am, love who I am, and show up as the person that God made me to be. Now, you can fight with your mama on that one. There's no fight here. So back to the story. I'm sitting across from this individual. And this individual said, I don't know if I can be, I'm interested, right, Titan? I like you. Every time I see you, every time we're around each other, we have a good time. You make me feel so good, but I'm just not there yet. So I'm sorry. And I said, you don't have to be sorry. I said, we just went out for drinks. We just went out to grab, because y'all know I like to eat, all this experience I got over here. We just went out to break some bread. You understand what I'm saying? So I told them, thank you for being open and honest with me, but you don't have to apologize, because you're not, this is me being real. You're not hurting my feelings, right? I understand that I'm where I'm at, but you may not be. But I do thank you for letting me know that you find me attractive. You find me kind of hot. And every time we're around each other, we have a good time. I love that. I love that. You know what I'm saying? So this morning, I'm talking to you all because I am Titan Capri. And I have been in spaces and places where I cannot be who I am. I don't do that no more. I don't subscribe to that anymore, right? You will know who I am. You will understand who I am before I show up. And that's the way that I like for it to be, right? I don't have to hide anything from you anymore, right? Anymore. I don't have to do anything, that's going to be detrimental to my health or to my mental health or my spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lucy, good morning. So when I tell you that's who I am, that's who I am. And someone said, well, Titan, you should be like, you shouldn't even deal with him anymore. You shouldn't say any. No, I can't be mad that they're not where I'm at. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on this journey, right? Where I'm supposed to be. I'm on my purpose. Y'all feel me? Hold on, y'all. Let me sit up. I think I kind of slid down. Okay, there we go. I'm on my purpose, right? I'm where the universe placed me. I'm where God has me in my journey. And I can't expect you to be there, especially if you're not ready, right? And so here's the thing. I don't know what's behind. I don't know where you came from. I don't know if there's any trauma or there's any stigma or things going on. I don't know that. And in this moment, it's not for me to figure it out, right? It's not for me to say to you, well, you need to heal right now. And this is it's 2024. You bought about it. No, that's not for me, y'all. That's not. I thank the person for being open and honest. Heck, the drinks were nice, right? And it was good to have a little bit of company, right? I don't have to do that. I'm not that person, right? And so I'm thankful for that. Now, here's the flip side, right? Somebody else sit up here shooting a shot. And they were like, hey, I really want to like get to know you and all, but you're kind of flamboyant. Okay. You want to get to know me, but I'm flamboyant, right? You know what I mean? And I'm saying it like that because that's how they said it to me. I'm flamboyant. You flamboyant, right? And I said, well, I'm just being me. Well, can you tone that down a little bit? That's a no. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Here's the thing, y'all. I don't need you to change for me. If you are comfortable in your own skin and this is who you are, I don't care if you on 25 and I'm on 2. It's not for me to tell you to tone that down. It is not for me to tell you to change. It is not for me to tell you to compromise who you are. Right? That's your own. That's you. So I said to them, I said, well, you know, I thank you for letting me know that you're shooting your shot, that you find me attractive, or whatever the case may be. But that would be a no and a hard no. I will not tone it down, whatever it is that I toned up. You feel me? Because I have worked to get to this point in my life. And so I will not take that down. Right? I didn't climb this mountain. I didn't got to the peak. And now you're telling me that I'm not worthy of the fruits of my labor? And I didn't did all this work? And I'm still healing. Notice I didn't say I was healed. I'm healing. Right? So I tell them that, well, you know, you just, I mean, you cool people and all, but you know, this and that. And I said, oh, okay, cool. And then they said to me, this is what they said. You're going to turn all this down? Y'all thought about it for a second because it's been a while. You feel what I'm saying? It's been a while. And then I wanted it to be like the, well, you know what? Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, it had been a while. And so I said to myself, say, right? Is this worth your integrity? Is this worth your peace? Is this worth you doing what you're doing? And the answer was no, no, and no. Now, y'all, I did look at it a little bit longer. You know how you window shop? It looks good. But that spirit ain't right. That spirit ain't right. Anybody that asks you to change who you are, to be with them, you do not belong with. Anybody that tells you to climb back in that box and don't you dare step out of the boundaries, you do not deserve them. That's not what you deserve. That is not what God put on this earth for you. That is not your life, your journey, your purpose. I want to say it again. Anybody who tells you that you are not who you are, that you cannot be who you are, and then they want to sit up here and tell you that you're going to get a prize for you not being who you are. You're not deserving of them. You are not deserving of them. Look, and I say this, they don't deserve you. Because the only people that will ever do you like that is somebody who's trying to dim your light because your light is outshining theirs. You are over here sitting here pretending to be something that you're not. I'm out here letting my love light shine and doing what I'm doing and loving what I'm loving, and I'm good. I'm good. And I couldn't believe that's what they said. You gonna turn all this down? And that's it. Hold on, I'm gonna say the question one more time. You gonna turn all this down? Ooh, help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Because, baby. But anyways, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I just made a little, hey, Miss Tess, good morning. Hey, Miss Tess. Okay, that part. Okay. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, the King. The King said, good morning, Positive King. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Hey, TC, good morning. Indeed, y'all. I see the comments going. I see the things happening. I love that. I love that. Thank y'all so much. I'm telling you, like, y'all, like, life is lifing. And I'm loving my life, right? So this morning when I came in to talk about who I am, right? Because people have been asking me that a lot lately. And I stand firm on that I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive. And that's what I do. And that's what I do. Okay. I'm mad Positive King that he forgot the circle he walked into. That part. Like, that ain't what we do around these parts, right? So y'all look, I want to talk to you all about just living your life, right? And you don't have to be LGBTQIA plus. You don't have to be Black. You don't have to be gay. You don't have to be positive. You don't have to be any of these things, right? But I want you to live your life and be who you are. When somebody asks you who you are, don't second guess. Don't sit up here and try to hide who you are. Don't sit up here and play the game of back and forth and up and down and all the way around. No, I'm going to stand solid in who I am. And that's just who I am. Y'all, I have been through too much ish. I have been through too many things. I have been stutter stepping. I've been set back 10 feet. I've been all of these things. And the only thing that I really truly had to do in my life was be me. Period. Y'all, I am so at peace with who I am and what I am and how I show up. I don't have any of the regrets and things like that. And people will tell you, oh, well, you should have been and done that. No, everybody has their time. Some people find it early on in life and some people find it late in life. But I want to thank you for the support. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for always making sure that I'm good, right? But this is what I want to say to you. I am who I am. I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive. And for those of you who are positive, right, who are HIV positive, who are looking for something, who needs help, who needs resources, things like that, come talk to me. Send me a message. And let's see what we can actually do. You don't have to be out there and look, you can come to me and it just be between me and you. We do what we do and do that. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. Because a lot of times we can't be on platforms and be out and proud for whatever the reason may be, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I do believe that you still deserve help and resources, right? I don't think you should deprive yourself of that. Where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm not here to change you. I'm not here to tell you that you got to do this, you better be this and all of those things. I'm not here to do that. What I'm here to say is I'm human just like you. And there were times in my life that I could not walk outside and be who I figured God made me to be. There were times that I thought that I didn't belong here. There were times that I stood in a room full of people, but I was lonely because I stood in the back. I didn't voice my opinion. I didn't open my mouth. I didn't say the things that were harming and hurting me. There was a time. But I want to tell you today that I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive. And I stand firm on that. And that's who I am. And I think a lot of times we don't give that the praise or the applaud that we should. Whoever you are, whatever walk your life is, be proud of where you're at. Be proud of where you're at right now. Tomorrow is not promised. I'm going to always make sure that I am good. Y'all with me? Not for nobody else, for me. Because I got to lay down with this every night and wake up with this every morning. And it's a sad thing when I wake up or lay down with this and I'm not happy with myself. And I'm not saying that it's going to change overnight if you're working on it, but take that step. Take that breath. Look in the mirror and love what's looking back at you. And understand. So I want to say this because this is what kind of brought up this. Somebody asked me, who was I? Hey, you know what, Titan, who are you? Right? And I said it just like that. And they were like, oh, I remember back in the day, you wouldn't have been able to say, yes, I've come a long way and we thank God for favor. But here's my thing. I had to understand that I had some biases myself. I had some prejudice. Thoughts about who I was. I had some not so good thoughts about how I show up and the things that I do. Right? And this is real. This is real. Y'all, I can only tell you what I've been through. I would sit and I would help and I would push and I'd be there for everybody else, but I was alone by myself. Right? Hating who I was because I thought that I had been done wrong. I thought that I was foul. I thought that I was tainted. I thought that I did not belong. I thought that I wasn't worthy of love. I thought that because I had been punished with those 3 letters, HIV, or those 4 letters, AIDS, that I was done and nobody would love me. And I want to talk to you, my village, my tribe, my gang that's out there now, that's wondering if anybody is going to love me. Is anybody going to be there for me? Is anybody going to even like me after this news, after this diagnosis I just got? Yes, they will. But first you have to love yourself. You got to understand where you show up, how you show up, and when you show up. You got to understand that you are not a mistake. It starts here. I don't want those guys, girls, friends, people to be around me and love on me if they cannot understand me because I can't understand myself. I can't talk to you. I can't do those things. And again, you are not going to be where I'm at. I'm not going to be where you're at, right? We all have our journey. We all have our things to do. So I just want to say to you today, my spirit is telling me, whoever it is watching this morning, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is for you, but it's also for me. You feel me? Be who you are. Love who you are. It's a horrible thing in this world for you to not like or love who you are. It's a horrible thing for you to wake up every morning and you cannot be who you are. You cannot love what's looking back at you in the mirror. But that doesn't mean we can't change it. That doesn't mean we can't take a step towards it. That doesn't mean that we can't keep pushing. Love yourself. Love yourself. This morning, I come to you as a Black gay man who is HIV positive, celebrating 19 years this year. And somebody said, celebrating? Yes, Celebrating. Celebrating. You have to understand where you are and what you do, right? You have to understand that you are who you are. And there will be people that will tell you, you do not deserve that. You don't deserve happiness. You don't deserve life. You don't deserve any of these things that everybody else get a chance to take part in. You don't deserve it. But I want to tell you, you do. I want to tell you love is love. I want to tell you, you are who you are. I want to tell you God didn't make a mistake, because people will tell you that. Didn't make a mistake. Be who you are. Love who you are. And be weary, very weary of those that will tell you that you are not. That will tell you to not be. That will tell you you're too flamboyant. That will tell you you are not deserving of God's grace. They will tell you these things. And they will try to make you feel as if you are not worthy. Y'all with me? Make sure that you hold yourself accountable for you. Not what they are, not who they are, and not how they show up. Because what's for you is for you. What's for them is for them. And if that's how they want to live their lives, then let them do that. But this morning, on this platform, right, I tell you who I am. I tell you what I do, right? I tell you how I show up. And I show up in this world. And in this world, I show up as a Black gay man who is HIV positive. Period. And the naysayers can kick rocks. Can kick rocks, baby. Hey, Veronica, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to get into these comments, y'all, because I got to get up out of here. I got a meeting going on a little bit later, but I want to make sure that everything is good, right? Okay. I want to make sure that everything's good. I'm going to go through these comments. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see what we're doing. Okay. Yes, indeed. Hey, Melody. Hey, Melody. Good morning. Hey, YRL said, take it one day at a time. God got you. Keep pressing. Indeed. Indeed. Let's see what else we had. Thank you for the hand claps. Thank you for the follow. Hey, the best day. Good morning. $7 says, Popeye the Sailor Man said, I am what I am, and that's all that I am. That's it. That's it. That's all you can do. Hey, Dr. Yolanda Ross, it said powerful. Indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you this morning. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, y'all, baby, y'all are blowing these comments up. Okay. Yes, indeed. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't know what this is all about here. Wait, what we got going on? Trying to find out, like, look. You know what, y'all? I think sometime. So this is what gets me, and we've been talking about this. I think sometimes we don't truly understand the damage that we can do, right? So over on TikTok, there are some naysayers that have been here lately really coming in to the platform and being very vocal in the comments, right? And you have to ask yourself, what is it that's irking you so bad that you feel you need to come onto somebody else's platform and tell them how they should live their life, right? And so in the work that I do, I'm always trying to uplift the person and let them understand that they do deserve to be here. regardless of what people say, regardless how people tell you, regardless of how people show up and they want to protest and this, not of this, why are you so offended about me living my life? You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm saying this because my spirit is telling me that there's somebody that's watching or that's going to watch this that needs a little pat on the back or a little push to say you are who you are and to love yourself for who you are. People are going to show up. They are going to do this. They are going to always come in and make you not like who you are. And you have to ask yourself, what is it about themselves that they don't like that they would have to come onto your platform and do this, right? And keep pushing it and keep pushing it like they are some savior, like they are the messenger, like they are carrying the word to you for your salvation. And they can't even save themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So this morning, as I sit here and I talk to you about me being Black, gay, and positive, somebody wants to tell me that I am not of God. I am not worthy. I am not this. I am not that. And this is what I'm talking about. It's not easy for people to stand up and be who they are, especially when you have people like that to want to tell you that you don't deserve the air that you breathe. You don't deserve the love. You don't deserve the family, the friends. You don't deserve no type of grace whatsoever. But I bet you they called up on this grace. I bet you they have reached out for it. I bet you they have said, please help me, save me, do these things, right? But they want to tell you that you don't deserve anything because you are who you are. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them tell you. Don't let them sit up here and want you to be who you are not. Those days are done. Those days are done. Those days are done. Those days are done. We don't need any of that. We don't need anything from anybody. Y'all, we don't have to have any of those things. We don't have any of those things. We don't have to do any of that, right? I think a lot of times arguing back and forth with people, I don't have time for it because I know who I am. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, this is a thing. They want to argue with you about who you are. You don't know me from a can of paint. You see me on this platform and you see me talking about what I'm talking about and doing what I'm doing, but you don't truly know me. And you have to be weary of those that want to tell you who you are and they don't know you. And they don't know you. So I used to go back and forth, up and down and all the way around with people. But here's the thing. Now, you're not, well, hold on. Let me say it and let me say it good. You ain't finna come in here and just step on my toes and we ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna understand that, right? Okay? Like, that's not what it is. We're gonna check you and we're gonna make sure you're good. But this is what I'm saying. Y'all, I have to protect my peace at all cost. I have to protect my peace at all cost, right? And I decide what I let in to my life. And I'm not letting that in. I will acknowledge what it is and how it shows up, but it doesn't come in. You don't get to mess my day up. You don't get to change the atmosphere in my life. You don't get to do those things. You don't get to do that. And so I want to say this last piece because this is something that happened. Yeah, I got on this platform and I wanted the followers and I wanted the subscribers and I wanted the people. I wanted you all, right? I wanted you all to be my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family, right? And I wanted to grow my platform and so now my platform is growing. But the more that your platform grows, it's like somebody, I can't remember the celebrity that was talking. They said, sometimes you're obscure, right? You're not in the limelight. People really don't see you. You're there, but they really don't see you. And you cannot account for what happens when you get in that limelight, right? When you get in that position, when that light is constantly shining on you, it will attract other things, right? And so, y'all, I'm not saying, I know because somebody just said, oh, Ty, you're not leaving. No, 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 no. I'm not saying that. I'm being real about the experiences that I've had, right? And this doesn't take away from me because I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to do what I do. But I have to say this to whoever that is that's watching, that's wanting to do this, that's trying to do this, right? You have to understand what comes. It doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean that it's going to feel good. But I want you to protect your peace. So I don't go down that road with them. I will check it and let it be, right? And people say, oh, well, that's healthy banter. That's not healthy banter. Not at all, right? And that's that. So now my platform is growing and it's growing and I'm loving it and I'm thankful so much for it. But now, as they're talking over on TikTok, that I need moderators because now more and more I guess I'm on FYP pages more and people are coming in and it's always this: you need God, Leviticus this and this, and and all of these things, and you need to read the Bible and you need to repent and all of this stuff that's happening. And I think, y'all, sometimes you want something, right? And you know that there's work to do and you are doing the work. But then here comes the other part, right? So I want to say to you this morning, right? This morning and going forward, you keep on doing the work that you're doing. You keep pushing forward. They're going to come and they're going to nip at your heels. They're going to irritate you. They're going to be like that little fly that you can't get rid of that's right here. They're going to irritate you. But I don't want you to stop. I don't want you to let it go, but protect your peace. Choose and pick your battles. Understand that you ain't got to fight every last one of them. Understand that there are going to be people that are going to show up just to irritate you, to throw you off your game, to stop you from doing what it is that you're called to do. And yes, I'm going to give me some moderators because I'm going to have to now, right? But I just want to say to you this morning, as a Black gay man who is HIV positive that is on this platform, and I'm doing what I feel is my purpose in life, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to be who you are and go forward. Take a step and do what you need to do. All right, y'all. Look, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Yes, indeed. Yes, thank y'all so much. Hey, Peculiar. Hey, Keisha. Good morning. Yes, I hear y'all. Titan, you do wonderful work. Keep doing what you do. Keisha said that. Okay, that was for them. I'm sure you don't have an adult in your midst. You can't take it. Oh, y'all thank y'all so much. Y'all thank y'all so much, baby. They was over here getting into this whoever this person was. They was getting into they back. Okay. All right. Veronica said, your words are so much. I see great things for you. Thank you so much. Steve said, much love, everyone. You all go out there and have a good day on purpose. On purpose. Look, y'all, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Let me say this. Okay, hey, good morning, Robert. Good morning over there on Podbean. Hey, Wilhelmina. Good morning. Hey, Drake. Good morning. Good morning to you. Look, y'all, the comments were moving so fast and going. I didn't have time to really get to all of them. So y'all charge it to my mind right now because I'm trying. It's a lot going on, but not my heart. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Take care and be blessed and all of that good stuff. So here's my thing, right? I want to say this to you because I want you to I just want to let you know you got a friend. I just want to let you know you have a friend. I don't have to know all of the details. I don't have to know all of the things that are happening. Thank you all so much. I don't have to know all of that. But if you need help, if you need some resources, if you need something, mental health, physical health, spiritual, if you need something, right, please reach out. Please reach out. For every naysayer, there's 10 to 15 of us that are here to help you, that are here to help you get from point A to point B and all the way down to Z, right? There are people like myself who are out here who will represent, who will stand. Hey, Link Dog, good morning. Will stand for you, will be here for you, and do that. I don't want you to ever feel that you don't have a friend. And I know you're probably saying, well, Titan, you just own this platform. This is what you do. This is what you do for your platform. No, please reach out. Please reach out. I may not be able to do it for you, but I know somebody that knows somebody. Right? My spirit is telling me, whoever you are out there, it's for you, but it's for me as well. If you're ready for some help, some resources, if you're ready to make a move and to do, then please reach out. Please come, right? If you just need somebody to talk to, if you just need somebody to reinforce that you should be here, if you just need somebody to get a recommendation from, a referral from, exactly. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I am Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man who is HIV positive, celebrating 19 years. This is my platform. This is how I show up. And this is how I do my do. This is how I do my business. And y'all know what we do before we get out of here. Let me go ahead and take a sip real quick, because this morning has been one of those powerful mornings. And I just love it, love it, love it. And I thank you all for tuning in. Let me go on and take a sip, and then we're going to do what we normally do before we get out of here. Y'all know what we do. Hold on. Ooh, oh, that was a good one. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to check that out. Hey, Adrian, thank you so much. As Adrian said, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. And Keisha said, and you do your thing. Indeed, that's what I'm going to do. You know, and then Steve said, oh, big sip game. Yes, indeed. It was a big sip. I needed one of those. All right, y'all. This is what we do. For those of you that are new here, Royale said, I love you, gang family. Indeed. Love you. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the follow, Anthony. I appreciate you on that. Thank you all for who all tuned in. So, y'all, this is what we do. Indeed, Anthony. I see Anthony says, I'm new. Y'all welcome Anthony in. Thank you for coming in. Anthony, kick your shoes off and then stay for a little bit. We're about to close out, but this is normally what we do at Titan in the Morning, right? I don't know if nobody told you today, nobody told you yesterday, last week, last month, or last year. I want to tell you that I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment, right? I want to let you know you don't have to ask for it. You don't have to return it with a receipt. I love you right where you're at in this moment. So I want you to take these arms of yours and these hands. And if you can't do it physically, do it mentally, do it emotionally, do it spiritually. And I want you to wrap them arms and them hands around you. And I want you to wrap them arms and them hands around you. And I want you to put your name where my name is. And I want you to repeat after me. Look into your phone, look into your laptop, look into your mirror, look to the ceiling, look to the floor, look to the stars and the moons, look to the ocean. And I want you to put your name where my name is. And I want you to say it just like this, right? I want you to say it just like this. I want you to say, Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Put your name where my name is. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. There will be other moments, but you will not have this moment. There is a constant thing in this world in love, but we need more of it. Love of self. I love you, Titan, right where you're at in this moment. Hug yourself real tight. Yes. Hug yourself real tight. Y'all ready for it? Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all ready? All right, let's do it. King, the NIC, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Anthony, you're new to the platform. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Keisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Cindy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Dr. Yolanda Ross, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Johnny Golf, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did we have? Wild Royale, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Steve, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did we have up in here? Link Dog, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The Best Day, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Funky, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Veronica, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Erica, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Gwen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Paul, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Willie Mingo, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Willie D'Angelo, 3, I love you right where you're at in this moment. T, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Percy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lucy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I had another Lucy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I'm sorry, Lucy Lou, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see here. Who else did I have? Determined to Succeed, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Princess, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did I have? Amethyst, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Who else? Look, y'all were in here. Joseph, I love you right where you're at in this moment. This is what I'm talking about, baby. Y'all are in here this morning. Look, y'all got me going. Melody, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Sand Dollars, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Tess, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Margaret, I love you right where you're at in this moment. DJ, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Paula, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Wilhelmina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Robert, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jazz, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Chris, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see, who else did we have in here? Okay, I think that's a lot. Delicious, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The other Lucy, is 3 of them. I love you right where you're at this moment. Adrian, I love you right where you're at in this moment. TC, I love you right where you're at in this moment. All right, y'all. Woo, I'm getting down. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, I love y'all all way right where you're at in this moment. Let me go back down here to the bottom. Because, baby, y'all were on it this moment. When I tell y'all the comments were going, look, y'all, I love all of you right where you're at in this moment. Y'all, look, you don't have to worry about the next moment. You don't have to worry about the moment that's a week away, a month away, a whole year away. We're this moment. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Flaws and all, right? Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. In this moment. In this moment. And that's what we do here at Titan in the Morning. We don't need to love ourselves down the road around the corner. I want to love you right where you're at in this moment. And love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Forever and ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. That's what we do, y'all. That's what we do. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I see a couple of new people. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for being here. And look, y'all, as we grow and as we do, I just want you to really make sure. Thank you, Russell. Good morning. Russell just followed me over here on TikTok. Thank you so much. I want you to love yourself in the moment. We are going to grow. You're going to be bigger. You're going to do good things. You're going to do great things, but you will get lost in the sauce if you don't love yourself in this moment. In this moment. Okay? If this moment. I need you to love yourself right now in this moment. And again, for those that are out there, those that are HIV positive, those that are having barriers to care, those that need resources, y'all hit me up. Y'all hit me up. I know I'm in Texas, I'm in Houston, but that doesn't mean that I can't try to help you if you're somewhere else or things like that, right? Let's be a network. Let's do what we do. You have become part of my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family, and that's how we do it. I am Titan Capri, and I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive, celebrating 19 years, living in my truth and walking in purpose. And that's what I do. Peace and blessings to y'all. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's Titan in the morning. And that's what we do. Y'all be on the lookout. I got some things coming. Come on. All right, Anthony, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to give you them snaps and them claps. Anthony says, I am a 39-year survivor. Indeed. And that's what we're talking about. Come on, Anthony, being a survivor, thriver. That's what we do. That's what we celebrate, right? You take it one step at a time, one day at a time. You don't have to run the race, right? Full speed, but take that first step and do that. And welcome, Anthony. Welcome to the family. Come on in. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here because I got a meeting here in a little bit. But this is what I want to say to you all. I love you in a place where there's no space or time. Yes. I love you for my life because you're a friend of mine. Come on, let's sip. Woo. Baby, that's a sip and not a slurp. Let me tell y'all something. It may look like, it may sound like, it may even feel like that's a slurp. But baby, that's a sip because we sip like that here in Texas because everything is big in Texas. Until next time, y'all be good and I love y'all. And I want to see y'all again. Y'all come on back. Come on back and kick your shoes off and come talk to me. I love it. I love it. You got your coffee now? The $10? Okay. Be on it. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Until next time. Y'all be blessed. Peace and blessings.